Hey, it's Shayna from Entrepreneurs in Motion. I'm going to answer a question I got about my podcasting setup, what audio and video equipment I use. So first of all, when I started recording audio, which was not for a podcast, it was actually for my courses, the courses I sell teaching English as a second language, I just used a really simple headphones with a microphone. It cost me $10. And it wasn't fancy, but honestly, it did the trick. I'm a big proponent of just starting where you are. And at the time I was living in Brazil, so I didn't really have access to, well, Amazon.com for one thing. And a lot of the electronic equipment is just more expensive down there. So I bought the simplest thing I could find, which was a simple headset with a mic. And you know what? It worked for my first audio content inside my courses. But eventually I decided I wanted to upgrade, and so I bought this. This is my mic. It's a Samson Meteor mic, and it's not expensive. It's only about $60, I think, and the sound is great. It folds up, so it's easy to travel with. The only thing I'd suggest to you is make sure to take it out of your bag when you go through the x-ray, because apparently it looks really suspicious, and I've usually had to explain and show that it's a microphone. But I love the sound, and it's a $60 microphone, and it's great. I'm using right now, this is a Logitech, I think it's called HD Pro C920 camera. It clips onto the top of my laptop, and I find the image quality is pretty good. It's also quite small and portable, so it's easy to travel with. And then for my studio setup, so I'm in my bedroom right now, and behind me, this fancy backdrop here is a bed sheet that I've tacked up to the wall. And for lighting, I'm using two just accent lights from Walmart. These are lights that normally you would use as part of your interior decoration to highlight maybe a painting or some feature on the wall. And I'm just using two of them just diagonally pointed towards me. It's not the ideal lighting setup because you can still see some shadow behind me, but you know what? It works. I procrastinated doing video for a long time because I could never get good lighting. I would have to always film at a particular time of day, and even then half my face would be in shadow, and if the conditions weren't just right, I would say, oh, I can't do a video today. Well, I finally got over it when I committed to doing daily Facebook Lives on my business page teaching English, and then I said, okay, I need to create the conditions for me to be able to do a reasonably good video every day. So I've got two lights that at least even things out and make it look not terrible. And the other tool I use is my cell phone to do Facebook Lives. I have a Samsung S6, which has a decent camera. The only thing is I have to use the back-facing camera because if I use the front-facing for Facebook Live, then if I'm working with the whiteboard, it actually reverses all the text. So that doesn't work, unfortunately. But I managed to do my Facebook Live using the back camera, and it came out very nice. My students loved it, and those videos got a lot of engagement. So I'll include links to the couple of pieces of gear I've talked about in this video, and it doesn't have to break the bank. I mean, you can start making videos with just a cell phone, fairly cheap microphone, fairly cheap webcam, and I would say don't let the gear stop you. Don't let the technology stop you. Just start recording wherever you are, and then you can always upgrade and improve with time. All right? Thanks for the question.